म्यूट कर दो। हाँ कर दो।
एक सेकेंड, कहाँ से होगा?
हाँ उसमें मीटिंग कंट्रोल में जाना। एक मिनट, पहले शेयर को स्टॉप करना।
कहाँ से?
एक मिनट, ये देखो एग्जिट फुल स्क्रीन हुआ तो जमा ही कर देता हूँ। रवि कटारे
हाँ,
को मोर, यहाँ से नहीं होगा म्यूट।
यहाँ से कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है।
हाँ हो जाएगा, वो तो जाना चाहिए। हाँ म्यूट हो गया, म्यूट हो गया। अब उधर से ना साउंड आउटपुट बंद कर सकते हो। टिल दैट, हेलो।
हेलो सर।
ओके, मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना?
हाँ अखिलेश आ रही है।
आ रही है सर, ऑडियो है
ओके
सर,
ओके।
यू आर ऑडियो।
ओके, मैं एक एक्सेल शीट खोल लूँ। Okay, so actually I try to open an Excel sheet, search. Okay, so I hope everyone has created his own cell, business process, setup. ये सब किए? Okay, good. Riaz,
Yeah Akhilesh.
yeah, have you created cell? Is your system up and running fine?
No Akhilesh, actually I'm facing some issues while installation.
Yeah, still you are facing.
Yeah, when I stopped doing that, I was preparing for.
Okay. So today we are going to cover cost management.
Okay.
ओके
So today is I going to want to know the understanding about the cost. Okay, so what is cost and what is the cost management? So Riaz, can you brief about what is your understanding about the cost management, specifically the project cost management?
Yeah, cost is something which we allocate budget to the one particular project.
Okay.
So we have to monitor all the cost which we come across with during that business process, like how much the actual.
Okay.
So
Means all types of.
yeah, as you
cost.
said, like in the previous discussion we had, like the commitment type of BP, which we actually define the cost, what is exactly the contract, purchase order.
Okay. Yeah. Aurangzeb. Yeah. Okay, Jitendra.
From my point of view, sir, cost management is the budget allocation which you allocate in the different stage of the projects and different types of different shells, any different projects in different projects, how many budgets is allocated and where the cost is flowing and it's how we have to manage the cost and the budget that in a shell. Its cost is document cost in itself. It's as I sir, it's about the budget management. Its cost management is certainly a budget management in the company.
Okay. What is contract? Yeah, Aurangzeb, Jitendra. What is contract?
Yes.
Okay.
Mutual agreement. Sir.
Okay, so Jitendra, what is contract? Give an example of contract.
On- Contract is
Okay.
simply the outsourcing of various processes which is involved in the project and simply it's yes. वही है.
What about outsourcing of the?
Of the business outsourcing of the process which uh, which is going to complete a certain project, outsourcing a different process of a project.
Okay.
Contract is something we can define as in vendor management workflow.
Not from the unifier perspective. General, I want to understand, like what you guys think about the contract. Okay.
Akhilesh,
So,
can you make me
okay.
host?
Anyone? Actually, I have shared. Okay, okay. I'm making you. Wait. Why it is simply? What is there in the? We are defining anything. As every single word matters. Okay.
Yes.
Riaz, I'm unable to give you the making the host actually. Let me. I'm not getting a sheet full screen. Oh, meeting controls. Okay. So Riaz, I'm making you the host.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So see, there are so many basic concepts, and here I am not going to tell each and every of the basic concepts of the business. Okay, you need to find out, you need to do your own studies before coming to, like as we are doing in the college, in the school, before going to school, or if any important thing is. So if you are going there, with your studies, then 50% problem or 50% of your like understanding is being done before you enter into the any curriculum or the any classes. So contract. So it's an agreement between the two parties. There are the terms and conditions defined. Terms and conditions in the sense like the payment terms. Then mostly the payment terms is the most important term there in the contract. Terms like the retention terms. Then their LD, that is liquidated damage. Many types of terms and condition is being defined in the contract. It's a document which has the BOQ. Okay, BOQ is the bill of quantity. I'm mostly here talking about the construction contract. So there are the many types of contract. There are the many types of contract. Like there are the cost intensive, cost based contract, then the time based, then the incentive based contract. So many types of contracts are floating in the as per the requirement. So the main part is the BOQ. BOQ is the bill of quantity, or you can say as the work packages. Okay, which defines in quantity. There is unit of measure and there is rate. Okay, so let's suppose there are so many BOQs 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be the serial number is 1, 2, 3, or go on. The your first BOQ is the excavation. Okay, so taking an example of the contract of construction of bridge. Okay, so excavation, superstructure. You can say as the last one as the. So in there, like the superstructure, then you can say as finally the maintenance, like finishing and maintenance. Okay, so here quantity might be one, one, one. Okay, unit of measure is each, each, each. Rate is, let's suppose you can say 2 lakh. Then it can be 50 lakhs. Then it can be 10 lakh. So total. Okay. So this is your contract, and these things can be termed as contract line or the cost code or the WBS code. So in different applications it is termed as the different, and this is the total value. Let's suppose the excavation he can define the quantity as 10, then total will be your multiplication of 10 into your rate. That is the value. Simply this all will consist the your contract line value or the your cost code value, and here is your sum So this is your sum, this is your contract value. So Unifier is an application where they are doing mostly the subcontracting. This is one of the best tool to handle the subcontracting, where the host is subcontracting the work or job or services or any product creation or in. Okay, so there are the different types of the subcontracting the work or might be. Okay, to the supplier or subcontractor. So the company which is floating the tender, okay, and once it is awarded, it is called as the contract. That is the contract awarded. So there are so many stages of the contract even, okay, like proposal stage, then the awarded stage. These are the different stages of the contract: solicitation, proposal, then awarded. So these things we are not going to handle here. So host is giving the subcontract or to the supplier or subcontractor. The company which is taking the contract, who is going to act upon the contract, is called the subcontractor. Okay. So what are the main body of contract? So here is a contract name, contract number, okay, then date and other so many details are there. Then work retainage. Here in Unifier, it is termed as work retainage. Okay. So work retainage depends upon the contract terms and conditions mostly. There are so many other things are also here in like advance recovery. So we can design all these things. Then retainage release. So these are the main part of the contract. Okay. So out of, let's suppose this is the contract value of 5 crore 21 lakhs. Out of this, there might be 10% as the work retainage. Okay. Advance would be 5%. Okay. So 15% is your here, like, then there may be the conditions of the LD and other. And these are the milestone based billing is being done. That once excavation is done, then the host will release the money for the excavation with work retainage of 10% of this milestone. Okay. So this way. So advance is the amount of money which is released to the subcontractor once the contract is signed. तो हिंदी में बोलता हूँ, एडवांस वो समझ लो पैसा है, अमाउंट है जो कि कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन होते ही सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को काम शुरू होने के लिए दिया जाता है, और ये जो 5% होता है ये फिर धीरे धीरे इसमें से कट कर दिया जाता है. ओके. वर्क रिटेनेज होता है कि 10% का जो है वो पैसे आपको तब मिलेगा जब आपका सपोर्ट यानी कि मेंटेनेंस का पीरियड खत्म हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ पे अगर आप देखोगे तो ये जो टोटल अमाउंट है इसका एक्सकवेशन का ये हो गया, सुपर स्ट्रक्चर का ये हो गया, तो 5% ऑफ जो इसका टोटल मनी रहेगा उसको पहले डिडक्ट कर दिया जाता है, और फिर ये सारे पैसे जैसे जैसे माइलस्टोन कवर होता जाता है यानी कि एग्जीक्यूट होकर उसका प्रूफ होता है, साइन होता है कि हाँ ये काम हो गया, तो उसे कैसे प्रूफ करते हैं. उसके लिए एक डिपार्टमेंट होती है क्वालिटी एनालिसिस, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल की, जो कि एक बार जब सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर अपना बिल देता है और साथ में प्रूफ देता है कि ओके जो हमारा डिसाइड हुआ था एज पर द हमारा डिजाइन वो हमने काम किया है, एंड दिस इज द एज बिल्ड डायग्राम। उसे एज बिल्ड डायग्राम बोलते हैं। वो सजेस्ट करता है, वो सबमिट करता है, फिर जो होस्ट होता है वो आता है, उसको टेस्ट करता है कि हाँ जो जैसा बनाने बोला था वैसा बनाया है, तो वो फिर पैसे को रिलीज करते हैं। ओके।
Okay.
Okay.
वर्क रिटेनेज, रिटेन का मतलब होता है रखना, ठीक है। तो यहाँ मान लो तुम्हारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है 5 करोड़ का, तो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर ना, जो होस्ट कंपनी होती है ना, वो सारा पैसा नहीं दे देती है। लेट सपोज कि तुम किसी को अपना घर बनाने का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिए हो, ठीक है, जिसमें तुम्हारा क्या है कि मेंटेनेंस भी शामिल है। ओके, तो तुम क्या करोगे कि मेंटेनेंस 10% है तुमने रखा है। ओके, तो तुम जो उसका जो वर्क रिटेनेज होता है, तुम उसका ना 10% पहले पैसा काट कट कर लेते हो, ठीक है। और वो रिटेनेज बाद में फिर, लेट सपोज कि तुमने एक्सकवेशन में 10% इसका रिटेन रिटेन कर लिया, उसको तुमने 20 लाख देना था, तुमने उसका 10% कितना हुआ उसका? 2 लाख। तो 2 लाख तुमने क्या किया, उसको पेमेंट नहीं किया। कितना पेमेंट किया? 18 लाख किया, ठीक है। इसी तरह तुमने सबसे 10% ट्रक भी से लिया। अब वो रिटेनेज तुम्हारा टर्म एंड कंडीशन होता है कि तुम उसको रिटेनेज को रिलीज कब कर दो। पूरा काम खत्म हो गया, ठीक है, अभी तुम्हारा मेंटेनेंस चल रहा है, 1 साल का मेंटेनेंस है, तो तुम हर एक महीना रिलीज कर सकते हो, 2 महीने पर रिलीज कर सकते हो। तो ये होता है वर्क रिटेनेज, ठीक है। तो समझ में आया?
Okay.
जी।
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोलो। हाँ हाँ, वो देते हैं। हाँ, उसे ये बोलते हैं, तुम्हारा वो जो देता है ना, उसको गारंटी बोलते हैं। वारंटी नहीं, गारंटी। तो हाँ, तो ये टर्म्स एंड, तो गारंटी कैसे होता है, ये मोस्टली इंडिया में कैसे होता है, गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स होते हैं, जिससे कि बैंक, समझ लो तुम बैंक के बॉन्ड्स होते हैं, ठीक है, ये बॉन्ड्स होते हैं, इसमें दिया जाता है। ओके, और कुछ? ठीक है, तो हम लोग यूनिफायर में देखते हैं कैसे होता है। ठीक है, तो यूनिफायर क्या होता है कि ये तुम्हें देती है बहुत सारे बिजनेस प्रोसेसेस। ओके, तो मैंने ऑलरेडी सबको बिजनेस प्रोसेस सेटअप बताया हुआ है, ठीक है। तो मैं तुम्हें ले चलता हूँ, जैसे एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का पहले दिखा देता हूँ बिजनेस प्रोसेस। ये हो गया, जो भी कॉस्ट है बिजनेस प्रोसेस है ना, वही यूज होते हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में। तो तुम ऊपर फॉर्म जाओ, इनिशिएट रिक्वेस्ट करो, ओपन करो, तो ये यूनिफायर का स्टैंडर्ड है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ देख सकते हो, ये जनरल इंफॉर्मेशन है, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन है, और ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के समरी है। ओके, फिर डिटेल फॉर्म में देखते हैं क्या क्या है। ये तुम्हारा डिटेल फॉर्म हो गया। ये ऐसा डिटेल फॉर्म हो गया। कॉस्ट कोड लिया, कोड नेम आ जाएगा, खुद से डिस्क्रिप्शन डाला। ये इसका आइटम क्वांटिटी कितना है, यूनिट ऑफ मेजर क्या है, एक यूनिट का कॉस्ट क्या है, टोटल अमाउंट आ जाएगा। अभी एक और इम्पोर्टेंट बात जो बता देता हूँ,
लॉग्स।
क्या क्या रियाज?
लॉग्स बोल रहे हो क्या? लॉग्स?
नहीं लॉग्स नहीं, यहाँ पे रिकॉर्ड्स होते हैं। ये जस्ट मैं ये बता रहा हूँ कि यूनिफायर पर्सपेक्टिव से क्या क्या होते हैं। यूनिफायर में क्या होता है कि कमिटमेंट बोलते हैं। ओके, तो कमिटमेंट दो टाइप के होते हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट।
परचेज ऑर्डर?
नहीं सॉरी। हाँ, सबसे पहले क्या होता है, मैं यूनिफायर का बिजनेस प्रोसेस बता दे रहा हूँ। यूनिफायर में सबसे पहले बजट होता है, कहीं भी बजट होता है, यूनिफायर में भी सबसे पहले बजट होता है। तो बजट के जो बिजनेस प्रोसेस होते हैं वो होता है तुम्हारा बजट अप्रूवल, बजट चेंज, बजट ट्रांसफर। 10 मिनट में ये मीटिंग खत्म होता है। ओके, नोटिफिकेशन। तो ये बजट हो गया। सबसे पहले क्या होगा, तुम्हारा बजट होगा। तो ये बजट के 3 टाइप्स हो गए बिजनेस प्रोसेस। इससे यू कैन क्रिएट योर बजट। देन क्या होता है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, और यू कैन से एज द कमिटमेंट। सो देयर आर द 2 टाइप्स ऑफ कमिटमेंट प्रोसेस यहाँ पे है। एक होता है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एंड अदर इज द परचेज ऑर्डर। ओके, सो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में भी तुम्हारा ये कमिटमेंट हो गया। देन क्या होता है, चेंज मैनेजमेंट। इसमें समझ लो चेंज, इसमें चेंज ऑर्डर होता है फॉर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। तो यू कैन से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में अगर कुछ भी चेंज करना हो एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, देन इट मस्ट गो थ्रू द चेंज ऑर्डर बिजनेस प्रोसेस। अगर परचेज ऑर्डर में कुछ भी करना हो तो परचेज ऑर्डर अमेंडमेंट, ठीक है। फिर क्या होता है कि इसकी पेमेंट होती है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गई उसके बाद फिर पेमेंट करता हो, तो इसका पेमेंट होता है पेमेंट एप्लीकेशन के थ्रू, और इसका पेमेंट होता है थ्रू इनवॉइस। सो इसमें ना 2 तरह के फॉलो किए जाते हैं। एक तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ये एक साइकिल हो गया आफ्टर बजट, और दूसरा क्या हो गया, या तो परचेज ऑर्डर। ओके, सो ये दोनों तरीके से यू कैन हैंडल द सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर। तो परचेज ऑर्डर मोस्टली इन द केस ऑफ मटेरियल्स होते हैं, ठीक है। और जहां पे तुम्हारे सर्विसेज आते हैं उसे कैसे हैंडल करते हैं, थ्रू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। ओके, और इसके ये प्रोसेस हो गए, इससे बजट बनता है, जिसके 3 बिजनेस प्रोसेस हो गए। एनी क्वेश्चंस?
तो अखिलेश, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट और परचेज ऑर्डर का अलग अलग बीपी बनाते हैं क्या?
हाँ, दोनों के अलग अलग बीपी होते हैं।
ओके।
हाँ, तो एक्चुअली में ये थोड़ा गलत हो गया। ये जो कमिटमेंट है, कमिट टाइप बीपी जो बोलते हैं ना, वो इसको बोलते हैं बजट को, ठीक है। ये मीन्स यू आर डूइंग द कमिटमेंट एंड दिस इज योर बेस कमिट। ओके, ये हो गया. योर बेस कमिट इज, सॉरी ये हो गया. इसे जो होता है ये जेनरिक टाइप बीपी होता है, इसे बेस कमिट बोलते हैं. ओके, और ये तुम्हारे पेमेंट टाइप बीपी हो गया. ये दिखाता हूँ सिस्टम में. You will go to system, you will go to contract, go to contract home, click open, general. So this is your, you will see cost. Okay, type cost, classification क्या हो गया, based commit, your type, subtype, classification. So when you are designing the contract type BP, so it must be cost type, subtype should be your line item with WBS code. Okay, and it should must have the classification base commit. Same is with the PO. Okay,
So Akhilesh, what is WBS and CBS stands for?
WBS is your work breakdown structure,
Okay, and
and
CBS?
cost breakdown structure,
Okay,
and both are same.
both are same. Okay.
Yeah, in financial terms both are same.
Okay.
So this is the contract I shown you. Now I am showing you one of the budget approval. So here you can see this is the cost of business process. Okay, and if you will go to here, general, this is generic cost with WBS generic. Okay, so classification is generic. So what I have shown here, this is your generic, this is your best commit, and this is your payment. So this is very important to keep in mind. And when you are going for the payment applications or the invoicing, what are your, so you will find here the payment application. Where is this payment application? Okay, this is also a cost of business process, and you will find here what, general. Okay, this is your payment application. Okay, so classification decide that what type of commitment or what type of BP it is going to be under the cost type BP. If you will take the invoice, this is also cost type BP. See here, general expense. This is also a payment type BP. Okay. So if you are following the purchase order, then it is taking the payment, doing the payment for the purchase order. If you are going for the payment application, then it is for the contract. Okay. So going there with the one of your Citibank North project. Okay. Go to admin mode, go to setup, go to business process, and click new. So first of all, take the budget approval, then budget change, budget transfer, okay, contract, change order, click OK. Then take Payment application. Okay. So these are the budget approval, budget change, budget transfer, change order, payment application. So what we will do, we will do the setup of each of the business process. So this setting we have already seen. So we are going to use only one user now. As a business analyst, functional consultant, we are going there. We
Mhm.
are asking their processes, that what is their process of the contract.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, let me make a call to the Vartika. I think you have not seen that. Just a minute, Riaz. I will tell you the full.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So we know the processes. Okay, we know the business. So what is client expectation? That the consultant, he will tell us the best industry practice. Okay, so we as a implementer be the driver. We should know that what are the best practices and what are the adoptive practices in the market, what the best industries follows, and how this is going to benefit them. Okay.
Okay.
So you will ask the project stakeholder, okay,
Mhm.
that from the contract, who is doing the contract management.
Mhm.
Okay, so this way he will tell you the department or the concerned person. Okay, and then what you will do, you will talk to them, you will ask for their like existing contract, what is the how, like one of the some running contract, what is their practice, how they are means doing governing the contract, and how if means then after taking their all their requirement, what you will do, you need to like shift all these requirements to the unifier, and at the same time you should know the capability of the tool.
Okay.
Okay, then like because some client they have the like wonderful requirement, but this tool, any tool cannot satisfy all the requirement. So
Mhm.
that time like you should know the some, every tool has some specific feature or the new features which is making that tool superior than the other application.
Okay.
Okay, so you should know that also, and
Okay.
might be that is not as a practice, business practice of the client. So you can
Okay.
tell them that this is, that you should do this, you should do that, this way you should handle your business.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so this way you will take the requirement and you will make the your BRD.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's very important to know the business.
Yeah.
Okay, like when we are going, the client is also that, yeah, you tell me what to do. Okay, they are the, because any organization they don't know,
Mhm.
even big organization, like one person don't know the all the business processes,
Mhm.
but they are expecting that as an implementation consultant we should know their practice better than them. We should
Mhm.
like suggest them what
Mhm.
is the best for them.
Okay.
Okay, in one of my project, the TCS, okay, in
Mhm.
the Oman, TCS, they were doing one of the inventory, the warehouse management part. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and I was from the project management. Even it
Mhm.
was not my part. Then
Mhm.
they were also coming to us for the integration, that you suggest me what would be the best integration practice,
Mhm.
like the project and the inventory practice for us.
Mhm.
How the materials should flow from here to there, what is the project requirement. So I can tell from the project requirement, but from the business perspective also, because they were expecting that you are here from like 3 to 4 months, you are you know our processes, so
Mhm.
you should suggest me. So this is actually the, what you can say, the expectation of the client.
Okay.
And okay, even in the pre-sales, okay, I am doing the pre-sales also.
Uh-huh.
So they are, means even Oracle is expecting that you suggest me that what, which product or the which module in
Uh-huh.
the EBs, which module in the like and the fusion, and then the Primavera, what should I, we should suggest to the client.
Mhm.
Okay, So that time you should understand that what is their type of business processes, what type of projects they are handling. Okay, what is the type of budget, how many members are there in the project team, because after gathering so many of requirements, then only you can decide that which tool is basically going to benefit to the organization. If you are, because this is a world of the value addition, if you are not able to value addition, then one contract or one means product you will able to sell, but you won't get the repeated business out of them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's quite an interesting and the challenging. And from as a solution architect purpose, you should understand the whole business, the enterprise level business.
Right.
Yeah. Even like this Unifier or the Primavera, these are the small tools. But you have already seen the EBS, that how great that tool and that how great those tools can handle, these ERP tools can handle the whole businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, so hope I able to answer your question.
Yeah.
So that time there is a different practices all around the world. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
some countries, some are calling as the blanket purchase agreement. Somewhere it is known as the what, the frame agreement.
Yeah.
So you should know these terms also.
Yeah. Every business works differently in different countries. Correct.
Yes. Even in one country, other like
Mm.
many municipality, they have the different style of work.
Yeah. I need to understand how does that work actually.
Uh,
Yeah.
and reference is very much required.
Uh-huh.
That yeah, you if you will tell that I have seen, I have done this there, I have done this there, and this way they have got the benefit, then definitely they will hear you.
Yeah.
How the business work. See, if I will like give you a lecture for the 1 hour, it will just come to in your mind the 5%. But it's better. I am suggesting everyone, wherever you are finding any construction, na, go there. Okay, go there and talk to the guys over there. Even for the foreman, even like the mazdoor who are doing the work. That what you are doing, how you are doing. Okay, and you will find and ask them that what is your role, and you analyze that what is their role, even how he is an important person. Then you will understand that what is actually the business. If you won't fall into their shoes in the business, you won't understand. Okay, so it's very important to understand, to be there. And Ravi is far better, man. He is a very good understanding of the businesses. You can ask him. Yes. Uh, okay, so let me see that I have made all those active or not. So I'm doing the setup. Hope all are active. So this is a change order. So in MBA, in the like the top tier colleges, what they are doing, they are giving only the business case. There is no sort of a studies after the like the 2 semester, even in the IIMs and the in the executive MBA, they are only giving the business cases. So read as more as business cases as possible. Download from the internet, download the construction business cases, download the technical like the telecom business cases, read that. Then you will have understanding and you will come up with so many questions. And try to find that question answer with these tools, that whether we can do that or not. Okay, so we have done this. Change order. Now payment application.
Hello, sir. You are not audible.
Yes, I am doing the setup.
Yes.
Today I had many back-to-back meeting in morning, man. So I'm just storing some energy for this meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Saving energy for tomorrow.
No, for this session, man.
For this session.
And whichever the meeting people wants to hear you,
Okay.
and
There are a lot of unnecessary meetings. I know.
yeah, but every unnecessary meeting is also important. But this is quite an interesting, that sometimes you will find that even the giant company CMD is hearing you. He will ask you what to do. Some of the top executive directors of the country, they will ask you how to do, what to do in this condition. Then that time you will feel very nice. Okay.
At the end of the day, what you are learning is important.
Yes. Okay, so hopefully let me. Okay, all are active. So we have done it. Now we need to give the access control. Then you will find that all these are under the cost control. So here add company administrator. Mhm. Here everyone is celebrating from it is Gujarat, so people have started celebrating here.
Yeah, today is
Yeah, Navratri begins from today.
uh,
So in my society also,
Dandiya night.
yes, God will see. Yeah, but I don't know Dandiya. I know Lathi.
Sir, sir is saving energy for Dandiya.
No.
You should try.
Yes, man. Next year I will definitely try. I tried once in college. Okay, and yeah, it's very beautiful. Every miss. This is a time whole Gujarat is illuminating with the lights. For the another 10 days, people will restlessly dance.
Yeah. I was in Pune. We used to have Dandiya nights. All the
Okay, where you was staying in Pune?
in Akudi.
Akuri.
Yeah.
Okay. Pune is also a nice place.
Yeah. They celebrate a lot, man.
Yes. Ganesh Puja, then this Dandiya.
Every festival. Yeah.
Yes. Everywhere, India is a place of festival.
Yeah.
And there are so many religions, so we are getting too much scope of more festivals.
Too many holidays.
Just so many holidays. I respect all the religion. One of the reason is this that I am getting holidays because of them.
We get holidays.
Yeah. So we should respect every religion, every custom because we are getting holidays.
and, and every holiday, sir.
Yeah. Even we are loving our Mahatma Gandhi. We are getting national holiday. Uh, hmm. Yes. That's why we don't have like in India there was not a culture of like Father's Day, Mother's Day because we are celebrating so many. If those were things we are also come, then just imagine when we will work.
Every day is a holiday.
Yeah. Valentine Day, some guys are celebrating Valentine Day every day. And then, yeah.
Environment Day, Earth Day,
Yes,
many more.
you don't have a scope. Why, man? This is when so, you should be restless if you don't have a girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
So what, man? See, mechanical persons are more hungry. They have more hunger of making a girlfriend. Okay, I know every mechanical guy was in my college. They have their girlfriend. If hmm. Okay, we have a Arpana also here. Hi, Arpana.
Hi.
So, so Arpana, you can come to Gujarat for this Dandiya.
I will plan.
When next year?
No. This festival only.
Yeah, come. In my society also. Raj will be the happiest guy to come here.
We'll plan.
Okay, sure. Welcome. Okay, so you have seen that we have given the access to all those business process, but one of the most important thing is the cost sheet. Okay, so we should have a cost sheet. we have given this cost sheet also. So, but now we don't have the cost sheet, and without cost sheet you cannot use any of the cost type business process. Okay, so you will find here all the business process came, and here the cost manager, cost sheet, but you will find no cost sheet. So go to company workspace, go to templates, then there is a cost sheet. So what is the best practice? That make a cost sheet here, the template here, okay, and then bring that template or the cost sheet to your project. So what I am going to do, let me see here if any of the cost sheet is already created, then I can use that. Okay, so no cost code, nothing. So what I will do, I will close it. Let me see Metro 1 project. You might have some cost code here also. So this is the WBS code which we can. So let me make a new cost. Okay, cost sheet. So I'm going to have a cost sheet. Giving this cost sheet name as the Citibank. So we can maintain the number of templates here and the structures. Okay, there are the three types of a structure: flat, tree, or the WBS sort. So flat is, you know, A, B, C, three means these are the segments. Everything will be at their parallel, but tree, like one cost code will be the under the second cost code. So this way you can also have that, and this is the to sort as per the WBS. So we can go, we can have this tree, and we can have the segment 1 as the segment 1, okay, and segment 2 is the segment 1, and we can have the sort options we will see. So these are the options where you can change the name to WBS code as the cost code, WBS item as the cost items. These are the forecast detail, these are the inclusion. If you want to have the enable cost sheet forecasting, you can have. If you have the P6 integrated, you can have the enable P6 sources. Click OK. So we are going to first see how this cost sheet is looking here, because now we can make the changes which will be easy for us to test, and then we can do there. So this is the row. Here the rows will come as the cost code, and these are the columns. So what we will do, we will go to rows, we will click on add row. Okay, so here we don't have any WBS code. Okay, so we need to give the name. So you can give as the segment 1 as 01, okay, and segment 2 as the 001. Click OK. Keep the WBS item. So what we have given there in that Excel sheet, copy from here, then go there, give it the WBS as this is for the subcontracting. So the cost type is the capital, because this is the capital project. The status you can give as the active. If you want to give the honor, then okay. Otherwise, you can leave it. Click in okay. Then select the second one, copy it, go there. Click here. Then again, this one, rows. Okay. So add one more row. Here you can give the as 002 or yes, you can give it as the 02 WBS item, superstructure, select the status active, give the description also as the superstructure, click OK. Okay. Now what you can do, you can edit it as 01. Okay. Okay. Now, if you want to have a cost code under this, because we have selected the tree structure, if it is a flat, then you cannot add like below this 001. Okay. So we have already edited this, but this is not edited. Okay. It is supply. Now, what we can do, add one more as 001. You can give it as the middle is this WBS as excavation up to -10 feet. Active. Okay. So you will find it came here. Then what you can do, you can indent. So it will go inside this. Now what you can do, you can again indent it. So you see this one. It now you click here. Selected rows cannot be indent. So you need to outdent it. So this way you can put inside and outside. So now this it should not be indent like the below this 01. So what you can do, you can outdent. But this is also okay. So you need to in such a time you can delete this row. Okay. So what we can do, you delete this row so that it will come to later on. Okay. So now what you can do, indent it. It will come to below this. Okay. So hopefully you come to know that how to create the cost sheet. Any questions here? Hello?
Yeah, Kailash.
Any questions? So I'm adding one more. So, okay.
How many types of cost type here, Akhilesh? One is
Cost type,
capital.
and other one was the expense.
Expense. Okay.
So you can see here that everything is below that, but we don't want this one under this. So we will click outdent. Okay. So it is like this. If we can add below this also now. Okay. So this way we have created the cost code
Mhm.
with for the Citibank, and this is the columns. Okay. So we need to have there the columns. So column as it will come as per the business process. So first of all, we need the budget approval. Approved. So these columns are based upon your the status of the business process. Okay. So here you can see this one is the first one after this cost item. Click OK. Now again you can have the pending. Select the position after the budget approval, or you can select after the cost item. Click OK. So this way you can include the columns. Then even the budget approval rejected. So we are just taking the budget change after the budget approval, or after this budget pending, whichever the suitable place you are thinking, you can keep it. And you, so there are too much of manual effort here. You can have this budget transfer. Okay. You can keep after budget change. Then new contract type. Contract approved, whichever you want. You can keep it after budget approved. Then you can keep the payment. Yeah, this payment application approved. Close. So now it will come here, the columns. Okay. So nothing. You can export import also here. This will be exported as the CSV file and then imported as the CSV file. So close it. So here we have make a template that how should be our cost it look like. Now click on here. You can create new cost sheet from template or from any other project or from any template of the already existing project or the template project. From the template project or from the template. So we are clicking on the Citibank. Copy it. Are you sure? Once you will create this, you will not be able to make any change, means make the change of the basic structure, like from tree you cannot make it to the flat, and you can have only one cost sheet. Okay, so you will open it and all the details will come from there. Okay, now you can give the permissions of this cost sheet. Cannot set permission for cost sheet. Okay, now go to budget approval. Click new. So cost sheet is a sheet like a universal sheet for a project where you will have all the details related to your cost business process. So you can give here that budget for excavation. Okay, give in the description. Go to line item. Add here. You will select here cost code. Select here excavation. Give here. Then spend category. This is the, like you can give as the labor. You can define this spend category from the data element. Okay, item quantity 110. Unit of measure each item unit cost. So you can give us the 2 lakh. So here you will see the amount. Put it OK. Send for approval. So
So
hope it will work.
here in line item, we will define the formula, correct?
Yes. In this, you will define the cost, the contract lines or the BOQ, their details.
Mhm.
Okay, and you will send it. So this is in the pending status now. Status you will find pending. So you found there, like there are so many status of the even the budget approval. So whichever status you will put column in the cost sheet, those status will reflect in the cost sheet. Select here. You find out all the details are okay. Then what you are doing? Approve budget approval. Okay, and send it. You can go to cost sheet, open it. So you find here for this cost So accept the task. You will get the details. Then approve. Send it. Now go to cost sheet. Open it. You will see here budget changes. Okay, and this is your budget approval. This was your approved budget. This is your changed. That this amount is changed to this. Okay, and if you want to transfer any budget, then it will reflect here. Okay, now we are going to see the contract. That this much is the change in your budget. Now you can have a field. You can customize also your column. You want to have a field. Click on new. Search in your company. Select as. Go to down. Project cost 1. Okay, and then make it as the formula. Create. Your it will be like budget approval. You want to have the what is the budget, the actual budget of that. Means you have the approval also and the change also. So you want like whatever the change is budget. So you want to have the addition of both. So your total budget it should be addition of both. So what you can do, total budget. Okay, and you can modify also that whatever is your transfer, you can keep minus your budget approval transfer. So this is your total budget. Give it as after the budget approval.
Okay.
So this way you can have the formula based columns also. Okay, so this is your total budget. Now go to contract, click here, new. Okay, so first of all, what company is doing? There are the other processes also here, the like the bidding, estimation also. Those are the small process, but these are the actually the backbone of the cost management. So you did the budgeting, okay. First of all, like you are doing the tendering based upon your quotations, you are making the budget, and then you are awarded the contract. Then what you can do? You can go for the contract, or else some company is going for the actually first of all the contract, then they are doing the budget approval process. Okay, so whichever is the business to business and company to company differ. If they want to have the first the contract, then budget approval. Okay, if they want to have the first the budget approval, then contract. It's also okay. Okay, so you can say there's a contract for excavation. So in the budget you have seen the contract reference. So in there you can give the contract reference also. So here you can add. But before that you need to give the full details of this contract. That what is the contract number. So you can give CN001. Effective date. What is the effective date of this? When is this contract is started? The effective date of starting. So you can give as the uh, specification section. You can give this section 1. This is your lump sum contract. Okay, contract terms that complete in 30 days. Priority you can set here high. You can give the retain is 10. Expiry date of this contract.
31st.
Yeah, you can give this any date. Okay. So these are the then you need to give the vendor details. You need to select the vendor.
Vendor is someone who will allocate resources.
Yeah, who will actually work upon your contract.
Request.
So all these details came here. Okay.
So all the schedules and everything they will decide, or we have to decide?
You will decide the timeline. Okay. So it's depends upon your like the tendering, your RFI, RFQ, RFP, how you are giving. If you see, it's again depend upon what type contract it is. If this is an EPC, okay, then definitely you will have an agreement that by this time this work will should complete. Okay, and mostly it's based upon the engineering drawing. It is been defined. Okay. So here you can give this contract of the same price. Okay. So this is a contract process, means this is the internal approval. The contract, like whoever is making the proposal from the company, he has created this, and he will send to the contract department head or the approval hierarchy. He will send it for approval. And this contract is created, and with the all the line items. Here in the line items, he will add all the BOQ items. Okay, I have just added one, but whatever the BOQ items, everything is been added. Okay. So this is the pending. Now it will go to the approver. He will accept it. He will see all the details. He can approve, reject, or send for the revision. Depends. Okay. So here this is contract is awarded to the Alstom. So here you can see in the budget approval. Let's suppose you have done this budget approval, and you have an option of the contract reference. Okay. So with the contract, you can after contract you can make the budget, or after budget you can make the contract. So it's depend upon the company. So the best way is the like first of all your estimation, then bidding, then you can have the contract awarded to that, and then you can make the budget. Okay, and budget should be as per your contract amount, and then you can have the change order if there is any change, and then you can have the payment. So let's suppose done this budget later on. So what you can do, go to there, if you have, let's see, the bulk edit, okay, then you can add here the contract reference. So whatever only one contract is there, you can add it and update. It is successful. So whoever has the access of this bulk edit, only he can do that. Okay, now you will find this contract reference here. Okay, clicking on this, it will take you the contract window with all these details. So if you will click on this, you can find here if there is any change order. If there is any change order, then it will come here. If there is any payment application, then it will come here. So let's suppose, so this is a change order, is a business, simple type business process. So you can do later on. So now we will see how to do the payment of that contract. So click on here. So to do this, we must have the funding sheet has been defined for this project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have not given the fund.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it must have the funding defined for us for this project. So go there, give the access control, go to cost manager, funding sheet, add here. First of all, provide funding to there. Click OK, go there, user, cost manager, funding sheet, click new. So we can take from there. So again, go to template. Go to template. You will find here the funding sheet. So we will see this funding sheet template. Okay, this is okay. We can more columns. So manual funding by WBS we can select, or this is also you can do the funding line item content. You can do the funding by the business process also. So there are the other funding processes. Those. Okay. Go there. Click new. Yes, only one funding source. Source. Add row. Fund code. Okay, so this is fund code. Let's suppose this Delhi government is funding you and goes Okay, this is not the manual funding. You can click across the fund appropriation. Yeah, no, we cannot add this. We have already added this. Okay, means we are giving the manual funding. If you don't want to see this column, then you can display mode hide. You cannot remove from here. Click OK. Okay. You are not able to adding this add line item. Actually, we need to add the line item here. So first of all, we need to give this funding from company. User mode. Delhi government. Company funding is already done. Okay. So let me check that whether now we can do this or not. Otherwise, we have to do the funding process also. Okay.
Akhilesh Ravier. Akhilesh,
Yes,
you
Gaurav.
can assign fund with the help of a fund appropriate BP.
Yes,
So
yes,
you know that BP is used to transfer fund from the company level to project
yes,
level.
yes. That we can do. Let me check whether we can do right now with this because things is already allocated. Okay, so we can do that. That one we can later on. Okay, so here let's suppose the work is being done. So we are going to payment for excavation. Like your subcontractor here submit the as-built diagram and now this is the payment time. What you can do, you give all the details, give the contract PO reference. So this contract, select here. Okay, then go to line item, add here. And give here the details. So you will find here the value is of 20 lakhs work completed. This period, how much work completed? So you can give here that this period only he has submitted for 05. Okay, means half of the work is completed. So balance to finish, work retainage is your 10%. It will already, your retainage release is nothing. You are not releasing anything. So total previous amount, total payment. Okay, so here you need to put the value, not in the units. Thus, he has completed for 10 lakh. Okay, so out of this 10 lakh, total work completed is of 10 lakh. Balance to finish is 1 lakh 90,000. 1 crore 90,000. 19 lakh, yeah, I think it's 1 crore 90 lakhs. And he has completed only of the 10 lakhs. So you are retaining the work 10%. Okay. So total retainage is 10,000. So 90,000. So out of this 1 lakh, 10% is your retainage. Means you are retaining the 10% of that. And you are releasing only 90,000. So this is your balance to finish plus retainage. So in this window you will get all the details. So right now how much you are doing the payment for? 90,000 to that contractor. You will just click OK. Short description required. You can mention here that 10% of excavation. Okay. So Ravi, when you came? Hello. And you can send it for approval. Payment is also sending for approval. And then what you can do, you can give the send for the approval. So payment due date, vendor pay app number, invoice date. So many details is required here. It will come from here. That yeah, just select the vendor pay app number 1001, invoice date. Today's you are doing the payment due date means you can select as the 15. By 15 you should give the payment. Okay, work return is 10% already, and now you can send it to whom you are sending this. So you are sending it to company administrator. Okay, so this way we are completing this cycle. Once it is approved, so there is one question here that you have not assigned the fund. The business process requires additional setup in the funding sheet under assignment level. I think it requires the fund. The business process required. Okay. So here there is the some required setting in the funding sheet is required. Ravi? Hello? Are you doing anything?
Akhilesh, see, we have to change just a small property in the fund sheet. No, just go to the fund sheet for that particular project.
Okay.
Just save it first.
Let me save it. Yes, let me save it.
Okay, so just click on the fund sheet and click on the property button.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is there?
Okay, go to the assignment.
Okay.
Okay, and here you have to select the WS level and this one, the below one. Okay, you can even select that one and the below option assignment level.
Yes,
You have to
then we have to send this
you have to select
manual
for
funding.
invoice VP and payment VP.
Yes. Then this manual funding, and then we can do this Invoice project.
Keep it manual. Just select anyone by default. You can select anyone.
WBS level manual. Okay, and
And
then
do
payment is yours.
payment one.
This is also we can select this WBS level. Okay. Okay. I am not able to select it. Okay. So everything assignment level is of the manual. So we click OK from here. Hello. Hello. Ravi.
Yeah, that's fine. Just click apply and OK. That's fine. Just click.
Yes. Ravi, share your screen.
Yeah, guys, my network was
Okay. Okay.
that's fine. Just click apply and OK.
Yeah. Once you return, internet also went off.
Yeah, had some internet issue.
Click OK. I am not means.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Now you
now
can
go
input
to draft.
budget payment BP.
Yes. Go to draft. It's too late today. This is the last one. Okay. Send it for approval. Send it. So it is been submitted. So Riaz, there is a very general question that whether you can do this payment for the negative value or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or whether you can do the invoicing for the negative or not. So what do you think? What would be the answer?
Invoice for negative.
Approve.
I'm not sure.
Okay, then find out. Try it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can do actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's suppose there is a case of advance recovery, then there is a or the retainer release. There you can also do this the negative. So in the cost sheet, you will find the details of the payment also. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here you will see pending application approved. So this just in a very quick, I will do this one for you, the negative payment. What we can do, we can use to copy this also with attachment, without attachment. It will ask. So all these details will come here. Then go to line items, add, and put it here. Retainage release. So the value. See here. Last time we have done for the lakh. So previous work completed, it will show here, and we can put here minus 1000. Okay, so you will find here we have put the value in the minus. Okay, the total earned less return is everything is done the minus. So we can do for the negative also.
Okay.
Okay, so is that record? So this is a very specific interview question. Okay, here you will get all those details and select and send it. Okay, so some data required to there are so many other things also in this, that click on a schedule of value, you will get other details also. So whichever is like proof or open it. Line item history you can get here. Okay, so this is your line item history. Then you can get the funding details from here. So this is your funding detail. You can have the SOV schedule of values, that you will get all the details regarding this contract and others. This one. Okay, you can export also someday schedule value of value sheet breakdown. So there are so many things here. So but this is the basic one which I have told you, and then design the cost sheet and other. Okay guys, so we are done for the today's session. So Ravi, in the next session, you just take the funding sheet, like the funding appropriation and one or two business process. That with how to bring the like value in the funding sheet from the business process. I have taken only the cost sheet with all these business process.
Okay, buddy, I will do that thing, no issue.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
guys, is there any query which we can address? Jitendra, Arpana,
Okay, let
Riaz?
them think. They will.
Yeah. Yeah, Ravi.
Is there any query which we can address?
Right. As of now, no, Ravi. Just let me go through some revisions.
Okay, sure, no issue.
Okay. Okay, Ravi.
So,
Okay, everyone.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
this wonderful session.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Bye.